What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Did you know Multiversus had an update yesterday? Yeah, they actually had an update, and they added, I guess you could say, it's not a new game mode, but they added a new feature to the game as well as a couple character balance changes. So, yeah, what happened yesterday? Well, let's take a look at the patch notes that they ended up sharing. And they didn't give these to us in the traditional way, so this kind of felt like it was kind of like a last minute type of thing, like, oh, we need to get this out, but we still got some stuff. So we'll start off with these. First things first, Spectator mode has been added into the game, so I'm actually kind of happy about this one. I like this one. So the new update to custom game mode allows for spectating now. Spectate matches with up to 4 friends. And you can now spectate bot matches to see which bot will win. So that's actually kind of cool. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do like I'll have a video on that. I think I'll have a video on that. I always like just kind of, every once in a while, it's fine to just kind of like kick back and chill and just kind of, you know, watch the computers duke it out. Let's see who's the best computer, who's the best bot that we have out there. So it's cool. You can do 1v1s, free for all, 2v2s. You can change the difficulty of the bot. So you can play around with some cool stuff in there. So it's cool that they had a spectator mode. And they did tell us this like almost a year ago that this would be coming into the game. And hey, they nailed it. It's in the game now. So I'm pretty happy about that. But what else came with the updates? Well, or the update from yesterday? Well, a lot of bug fixes and a couple character adjustments. So the main ones here, we'll start off with Batman. So here we see there's a developer's note where we have plans to allow for more combo routes on Batman from his jab combo, but those updates will come in the next patch. But as of now, Batman's grounded side attack number 2, Jab 2 basically. Jab 2 can now cancel into jump 2 frames earlier. So this will help allow with that combo potential like they noted with that developer's note. So cancel out of Jab 2 very tiny bit earlier into the jump. So that should allow for, I guess, better follow-ups and better plays. So yeah, I think that'll be interesting, and I think some Batman players will be happy about that. But they did do a little bit of nerfing on Batman here. So the grounded / air side special is grapple hook. It now has 2 ammo with 1 returning every 9 seconds. So if you use 2 of them in the span of 9 seconds, you will run out of grapple hooks. So you can't just go spamming this around. So yeah, it was given the old ammo counter. So we'll see how much of a change. I think this is a decent change. I think it's an all right one. I don't play Batman too often, so I don't have the best insight into that, but we'll see how that one goes. They re-enabled his explosion signature perk from the grapple perks, or the grapple hook perk, so that's kind of cool if you're interested in that. But there's a couple other characters. Black Adam got like a bug fix, or the Man in Black one. They fixed an issue where his skin's voiceover lines were not playing, so that's cool that that's updated. Gizmo got something. Harley got a little bit of a nerf on one of her moves. But maybe one of the bigger ones to come out of this little update was Jake. We get another developer's note here where it says, in the future, we'll be looking to add additional counterplay to Jake's air down special and his skateboard combo. However, because of the short turnaround time of this patch, they weren't able to address it at this time, but it'll be coming. More counterplay will be added later. But for what they did change, Jake's weight has actually now been reduced down to 59, and it was at 69, so no longer the funny number. Poor Jake. But yeah, so a lot of this is coming off of, there's just a big tournament in Multiverses, and it's like the top 3 players all play Jake, and everybody that played Jake, if they lost, they only lost to a Jake player. So everyone's kind of been saying Jake needs some nerfs immediately. So looks like they are doing something to Jake, but that's not the only thing. Not just the weight, not just his weight, but his air neutral attack has also been nerfed a little bit. So up first, they reduced the size of the hitbox by 10%. Now that could be kind of a big deal. I mean, it's a pretty decent combo move or combo extender, or just, you know, finish off a combo that you are doing with that for one last little hit, last little bit of damage. So that could be an interesting one. So, and they also delayed the start of the move's active hit frames by 4 frames. So yeah, his air neutral getting a little bit of a nerf. So if you spam it so much, the hitbox again got reduced a little bit, and the active hit frames have been, well, delayed by 4 as well. So that kind of sucks if you're a Jake player, but that's not the only bad news, because his air down special, oh boy, we'll see what you guys think of this one. Air down special reduced the hitbox size by 20%. Now, it's testing this out. You'll see it in the little video here, but it still seems to hit a pretty decent, like, the hitbox still seems pretty good to me. I didn't notice it too much, but yeah, 20%, that does seem like a big number. You'll have to test it out for yourselves to see how it ultimately feels, but they do say for the time being, this change is currently an online only change. So an offline change that will reflect this will come in a future patch. So Jake getting nerfed. A little bit of information about Morty now, actually. Looks like they'll be changing him up in the near future, because they say we're looking at pushing Morty more towards a bruiser type of character. But the change could not get in this patch, and you know, the goal is to have him more of a combo game kind of character, and they're going to look at reducing a bit of his projectile utility. So yeah, Morty's in for some changes, and we'll see what that ultimately comes about. But yeah, otherwise, Steven got a little bit of something. Superman did get his grounded down attack. The knockback angle has been increased to be a bit more upwards. For the time being, this change is currently an online only one. So yeah, I played with this I played around with this a little bit. It is what it is. Sure, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if that was an interesting change. Maybe it leads to better combos. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yep. And then Wonder Woman got a little bit as well. For Wonder Woman, first up, maybe a big one. Wonder Woman's weight has been reduced down to 66 from 71, although the patch notes say 7L, but yeah, yeah, but yeah, her weight got reduced a little bit, so I guess she'll be slightly easier to catch. She won't hang on at high percentages for as much as she did before, so yeah. But otherwise, grounded up special also had an issue where you could use the attack, but then you'd kind of like you'd just linger in that the attack for a long time. They basically just fixed that, so it's good to see. But yeah, there's the old patch notes. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm happy for spectator mode, at least. I think that's cool. It appears at least competitive scene. I don't keep up with it, but I guess Jake needed some nerfs, and competitive players are like, yeah, nerf him, so they're nerfing him. If you're a Jake player, I feel bad for you, because yeah, I just feel bad. But either way, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you. Oh, and I'm looking at you.